Good evening, Panthers fans. It has finally reached the time where the Carolina Panthers are playing regular season football. Welcoming me in today, my boy, Cody Lastney. We're going to be watching these Panthers play these Jets on this Madden simulation, hoping that we can open this season with a dub. Maybe this will give us a little bit of insight on what we're going to expect from this team going forward. A lot of hopes, a lot of dreams. It's been 7 long months, Cody. Welcome in, my friend.
Thank you, CK. I'm pumped to be here. The Panthers are in the bank, having to defend their home dirt against the New York Jets. And listen, CK, this roster is decimated. They aren't really going to be at their full strength. So it's interesting to see how the Panthers are going to capitalize on that early and how aggressive they are on offense.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is going to be a big test moving forward on how we're going to be as an identity of a football team. We've got a lot of moving parts. We got a lot of new pieces. But all in all, the biggest one, most eyes are going to be on Sam Darnold to see if he's able to capitalize on an opportunity that some say he's never had when he was there with the Jets. But first and foremost, we're going to see Zach Wilson come up, number 2 overall pick from the Jets this past draft. And, you and I did a bit of a scouting report on him, and, he looked fire in college. What do you expect out of him today?
Well, listen, this kid has unreal arm talent. He really does have a throwing motion that looks very similar to even Aaron Rodgers. So it's no wonder why they picked him early. They just have to protect him. But doing that against this Panthers D-line will be tough.
Oh, wow, look at that. Hey, listen, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Unfortunate there, bad around. Wow, second play of the game. And Chen comes down with an interception. I know that was really quick, back-to-back guys, but, you get to see what this defense is all about. And Zach Wilson looking like a rookie so far.
And here comes Sam Darnold, too. Panther fans are so excited to see if this guy can actually live up to the hype of the once-upon-a-time 3rd overall draft pick. He's in the class with Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. Now it's his time to prove himself.
CMC back healthy. He's able to get a nice open run right down the middle. Nobody touches him for about 10 yards. He's able to get a nice little gainer there, giving the Panthers the ball on the other side of the 25-yard line there in Jets territory.
Okay, this is everything that the Panthers hope happens tomorrow. We're filming this on a Saturday, and man, if we're looking at this tomorrow, this will be tremendous. A good defensive turnover by Jeremy Chen, and then Christian McCaffrey returning to his old form. Hey, that's what you want to see, man.
That's absolutely what you want to see. Sam Darnold out of the shotgun, takes the snap, looking, he's got all day. That offensive line was able to buy him enough time to find DJ Moore in the corner. Amazing throw. That was a dart, Cody.
Absolute bullet pass to the back corner of the end zone, and DJ Moore just reels it in with absolute confidence. You see him strutting his stuff right by the end zone. DJ Moore is incredible, and that was a NFL franchise caliber quarterback throw from Sam Darnold.
That was amazing, and you know what? They're capitalizing on a turnover from Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson's going to get another shot out of here on the other side of this. 3rd and 4. This is a spot where luckily we were able to come away with a stop there, but we struggled last year as a defense. We've talked about this time and time again about what this defense was lacking last year, at least until the last few games. They were able to get the stop there again, getting the ball back to this Panthers offense.
And you saw how vicious Derek Brown was at the point of attack, absolutely unblocked, and just puts the boom on Zach Wilson. And that's what you have to do. Phil Snow wants this defense to be fast and physical, and so far, CK, that's how they're playing.
They are. They've got a lot of good plays. Some things definitely going their way early on in this game. Getting this Carolina Panthers offense back on the field really quickly. We're going to see very quickly whether Sam Darnold is able to continue to be consistent in this offense. They're going to be starting from their own 20-yard line. We've got Christian McCaffrey as a single back. It's got to be a handoff to Christian McCaffrey, eaten up in the backfield with the loss there. Offensive line continuing to be a question mark here, Cody.
Yeah, continuing to be a problem, and the defense just read the play well. Vernon Davis flowed to the sideline and made the tackle in the backfield. Joe Brady's going to have to get innovative with this play calling here, okay?
Absolutely. We got another shotgun play here. Sam Darnold takes the snap, passes it. It's a deeper. Oh, and it one step ahead of Robbie Anderson. That's a touchdown. Robbie Anderson coming down with a 27-yard reception. Incredible throw. That's something we have been missing.
That's why the Panthers paid that man, to get that deep shot connection going.
Sam has all day.
Ever.
And and that was an awkward way to end the play there, but he's got the first down. Sam Darnold using his legs to make things happen.
Still toughness from the quarterback position, huh? That's what the leader of the team does. Puts his body on the line to get the first down. The Panthers are driving at their own 50-yard line.
Yeah, they're on the other side of the field here. The Jets side of 43. Sam Darnold passes it perfect in stride throw to Christian McCaffrey. And again, this is a lot of what we want to see this year out of this offense. If it's not there, get it out to Christian McCaffrey. Don't hold on it too long. I feel like it's holding on too long here. He decides to make the run for it. He decides to slide there a little bit late. I feel like one slight move he could have had a touchdown there, but Cody, Sam Darnold continuing to show his athleticism.
And he is very athletic, even underratedly so. He just has to protect himself in order to play a full NFL season this year.
Oh, and he takes the sack because this offensive line looks like it's a piecemeal offensive line like you've been concerned about. Joe Person and you had a conversation on Thursday night about this offensive line, and I think he shares some of the same concerns as all Panthers fans do about this offensive line, and it doesn't look like it's getting any better.
It certainly doesn't, and hoping that this offensive line will come out on fire and want to have a good performance in front of these Panther fans. We think that might add a boost to their performance, but we'll have to see some continued involvement from the offensive line position.
Yeah, the offensive line, again, one of these things that as Panthers fans, it gets tired to talk about, but you know, we've seen some good, we've seen some, unfortunately a lot of bad, but we've come to the end of the first quarter. Panthers up 7-0, marching in the red zone here. Looks like Sam Darnold's going to take the snap out of the shotgun again. We've got three triple set up top. It's going to be a handoff to Christian McCaffrey, dropped in the backfield again, showing again that this offensive line is not able to hold off the pressure. That's one of the things that this Jets defense is strong with, is that run game, and they've definitely held Christian McCaffrey in check all day so far.
Interesting play call there too on 2nd and long nearing your own end zone.
I would agree with that. Sam Darnold coming from the 16 decides to take it into the end zone. Sam Darnold comes in again using the legs. This is an entire drive, I think, predicated on the athleticism of Sam Darnold.
Man, kudos to Sam Darnold, really using his legs, getting that athleticism going.
And the defense doing what it did a little bit early in the season last year, and that is letting the run game get way too open, way too quickly. That was a very big gainer there from Tevin Coleman. Tevin Coleman eating us alive here today.
Yeah, hopefully the Panthers can get this in check. They were not good stopping the run in the middle of the field and in the red zone. That has been a concerted effort from Phil Snow to try and fix these problems. Let's see how the Panthers respond. Zach
Wilson able to show on 3rd and 6 what he's capable of doing here. He gets the completion, but something that we saw a lot last year as Panthers fans, it was a completion well short of the first down marker. Awareness wasn't there, but great tackle by Jermaine Carter Jr. there to get that 3rd down stop, bringing up 4th down here.
And that's what Panthers are hoping from Jermaine Carter this year. It's his time to shine in the spotlight as the true Mike linebacker, and he comes up with a great form tackle right there on a big 3rd down that the Panthers needed.
And that's going to bring out the field goal unit, and they're able to push it through, bringing the total score from Carolina 14, New York Jets 3.
I'm so far impressed with what we've seen from this Carolina Panthers team so far, CK. They've shown some versatility on offense, and this defense is fast and aggressive and coming up when it matters in big moments. And as you see on the replay right here, Sam Darnold is not afraid to take a hit. He is wanting to move the chains by any means necessary, even if that means lowering his shoulder and eating some contact. And you have to love that from the quarterback trying to rejuvenate his career here in Carolina.
Absolutely. Sam Darnold out of the shotgun again. Play action pass. He's able to find DJ Moore down the field with a 27-yard gainer. DJ Moore coming down with a nice open field catch there. And listen, that was a dime. Sam Darnold showing his accuracy early on. I don't think he's had an incompletion yet, if I'm not mistaken.
And then how about DJ Moore with the surefire hands to come down with the ball and yards after the contact? He's showing number one receiver traits.
Absolutely. Sam Darnold with all day again to throw the ball. Finds Christian McCaffrey. They're short across the middle. Christian McCaffrey gets it within 1 yard of the first down. It's 2nd and 1. Christian McCaffrey back in the shotgun with Sam Darnold here. Christian McCaffrey, play action again. Sam Darnold with all day. Finds, TMJ, Terrace Marshall Jr. We all believe this wide receiver is going to be capable of giving the opponents TMJ because they're going to be chewing their jawline, chewing some gum trying to prepare for this guy every week.
And listen, Sam Darnold had forever in the pocket to go through his progressions. He finds Terrace Marshall Jr. going across the middle. That's a name that Panther fans expect to be hearing a lot of this year.
Absolutely, as is this, the Darnold to Arnold connection. Arnold getting his first TD of the day. Sam Darnold, 3 touchdown passes already. Darnold to Arnold is something we want to hear early and often on this offense. Brings the Carolina Panthers to 21-3 lead before the half.
Man, how do you feel if you're Sam Darnold right now? The New York Jets traded you in favor of Zach Wilson. He goes to Carolina and says, hey, you made a mistake. I've got a lot of good football left in me, and I am a true franchise quarterback. You absolutely love to see it if you're the Panthers, okay?
Absolutely. We've got Zach Wilson coming out here. Before the half, he's able to see if he can lead this team to a scoring drive, making sure they're not going into this with a 3-point deficit.
And there's that man, Brian Burns, electric off the edge. Everyone expects him to be a true defensive superstar this year coming off the edge for Carolina.
He's getting the ball back this offense. Sam Darnold with another opportunity before the half. He finds DJ Moore for a first down there across the 30-yard line. 3 minutes left in this half. Plenty of time to march down the field to get another touchdown.
What a gutsy performance by Sam. Not afraid to sit back in that pocket. And listen, we've talked about this offensive line. We've given their fair share of flack. But right now, CK, they're withstanding that Jets pass rush.
The pass rush is absolutely non-existent today so far. DJ Moore was able to come down with it, but fumbles the ball at the 49-yard line, giving the Jets the ball back. Loose ball. Unfortunate. That's reminiscent of DJ Moore's rookie year. I'm not so certain that was a fumble there.
It looks to me like DJ Moore's... It looks to me, CK, like DJ Moore's knees were on the ground before the ball popped out. Let's see.
Close. It's hard to say from that angle, but I do
think
agree.
that knee was down. I do believe this should be Panthers football.
They're going to come out. Hopefully they agree with you, man. Reverse. There we go. Looks like
Yes.
It was a fantastic completion, fantastic catch. They're almost on the other side of the field here with plenty of time left. 2-minute warning. Carolina Panthers marching, trying to make this a 4-possession game.
And listen, this is the 2-minute drill, and the Panthers were not good at this last year. Let's see how much urgency they have to score before halftime.
Sam Darnold out of the shotgun. Seems to be their favorite formation so far. Sam Darnold takes the pass. He's able to find Robbie Anderson over the middle for a 10, 12-yard gain. Carolina Panthers marching again. Sam Darnold takes the pass, finds Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. Christian McCaffrey makes some people miss, gets 9 yards on the play.
And listen, Sam Darnold has never had a safety blanket quite like Christian McCaffrey ever before. You see why it's helping his performance so much. He requires so much attention, does McCaffrey, that defenses are forced to key in on him.
Absolutely. 3rd down, Christian McCaffrey takes the ball again out of the backfield. Christian McCaffrey with a wide open Green out in front of him. He's able to get the first down, bringing this that much closer to the end zone.
CMC saying, y'all must have forgot.
You almost forgot. Darnold to Arnold again. It brings up 2nd and 1. Sam Darnold out of the backfield again, shotgun position. He's able to find DJ Moore in the back of the end zone, wide open. What a dart.
An absolute missile. Look, Sam Darnold looks like Patrick Mahomes in this simulation, CK. DJ Moore is dancing in the back of the end zone as it was earlier. I have a feeling like Sam Darnold to DJ Moore might just be the connection to watch this NFL season.
Who do you block? I mean, if you're a defense, who do you plan for more? Christian McCaffrey, Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore, or TMJ at this point in time? Zach Wilson's coming in with 45 seconds left, hoping he can bring his team back, and he's going to have a flag for illegal forward pass. That's another rookie mistake there.
Yeah, and you're going to have that. And that's another thing to remember is that this is Zach Wilson's first start as an NFL quarterback. This is Sam Darnold's fourth year rather. So you're going to have those mistakes, and an aggressive defense like the Panthers are going to capitalize on those.
It looks like he's able to reach for the first down, giving the Jets field goal range, it looks like, here from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can capitalize and bring this to a 3-score game rather than going into the half with a 4-score deficit. And they're able to push it through, bringing the score to 28-6, giving Carolina Panther a hefty lead going into the half, and they will be getting the ball back on the other side of this half.
Okay, this has been a brilliant performance on both sides of the football, as this offense has been in a rhythm. Sam Darnold is firing darts to the back of the end zone. This is every bit of dynamic playmaking from the quarterback position that the Panthers were so sorely in need of last year. This is everything that the Panthers hope happens, and let's just hope that Sam is able to replicate this type of performance in the first half tomorrow.
Yeah, let's hope. Here it looks like all the stats are heavily in Carolina's favor. Sam Darnold showing up early on that he's not to be forgotten, Cody.
Oh, and listen, you mentioned it earlier, CK. Pick your poison. The Panthers have so many weapons, it's basically the potential to be death by 1,000 cuts.
That's one of the weapons that this defense has found a way to keep in check for the most part all day today. They're able to get him dropped in the backfield, Christian McCaffrey, for another loss.
It seems as though when Christian has gotten his yards, it's been on these short check down passes that kind of gets him out in space, but running the football up the middle has not been very successful for the Panthers.
Which is understandable. This is a vaunted defensive line here. They have a lot of potential stars. Looks like Darnold's going to take it out of the shotgun again. He's looking. He's overthrowing Robbie Anderson, but that's going to bring up 4th down, giving the Jets back the ball. That's not how you want to start the half out, but listen, they have a little bit of cushion. Hopefully they don't let this thing start to slide in favor of the Jets. The last thing you want to do is have momentum flip the other way.
And that was just a missed pass by Sam Darnold that sailed right over his head. An easy completion that would have otherwise went for a first down.
One of very few mistakes that he's made so far. Zach Wilson showing he's also very athletic. He's able to push that ball down the field for 19 yards. Listen, how do you plan for this guy as well? He's got the athleticism. He's got the arm, as we've talked about. Once he puts the pieces together, it's hard to see how this Zach Wilson guy is going to fail.
Listen, great play by Brian Burns there as well to chase him down from the edge position and stop that from being an even worse play, CK.
Absolutely. Zach Wilson out of the shotgun, looking downfield. He's going to find Cole right over the middle there. That's a nice little gainer. Zach Wilson going to try to make the most out of his opportunity on the second side of this thing. It looks like they may have adjusted some things and figured out how our defense was playing them. Looks like they're doing some good things. The run game continuing to gash us right up the middle.
Well, Michael Pirine is a name that the Jets have been excited about for a while. They think he's going to be a meaningful contributor to their football team this year. And this Panthers defensive line looks a little bit tired right now, CK. Let's see what they do here in the red zone. Yeah,
disappointed we haven't seen much pressure on Zach Wilson so far today. They're going to do another rush, and they're able to get the touchdown. Listen, the work was done by Pirine. Johnson's able to come in and capitalize on that, giving the score 13-28, assuming they go for the extra point here.
And yeah, Derek Brown had an opportunity to get his hands on him and just failed to wrap up and make a tackle on what would have been a huge goal line stop for the Panthers. Now the Jets are going to go for 2.
It looks like they're going for 2. Shotgun formation here. Zach Wilson takes the snap. He's looking. He's got all day, no pressure whatsoever. He's doing exactly what you and I talked about in our scouting video, which is throwing it on the run. That is something that he was very efficient at. He's going to continue to showcase that, and he showcases it there with a completed 2-point conversion.
Okay, listen, there is a term that many Panther fans know as the cardiac cats, where they have a tendency to put up these big leads and then let teams all the way back in the football game. This is the season opener. The Panthers cannot let that happen. It's so important that this offense responds.
Yeah, that defense seemed to not have an answer for what the Jets came out with, but now the Panthers have the ball back on the 26-yard line. It's going to be a handoff to Christian McCaffrey, one of the few open holes that he's able to find all day. He's able to bring that down to the 32-yard line. Sam Darnold takes the snap. As all day again, perfect throw right down the middle to Terrace Marshall Jr. Again, another connection you and I are hoping that we hear a lot this year. I don't know who is going to be the best offensive weapon on this team right now.
There are so many, and Terrace Marshall Jr. represents that big-bodied receiving threat that the Panthers haven't had in a while, as Sam Darnold takes a very bad sack on a 2nd down.
That's a big-time play. Again, holding onto the ball a little bit too long. Moton looked like he was a little lost there. Not sure who to pick up. Lets that go right past him. This is going to bring up a really tough situation for Sam Darnold and these Carolina Panthers, hoping they can not let this momentum shift back in the way of the Jets, because 2 possessions isn't much. 4 possessions was nice. 3 possessions better.
And let's see what Joe Brady calls up here. It's a 2nd and long. You know you need some yards. What are the Panthers going to do?
It looks like a quick pass out here to Dan Arnold, getting the majority of those yards back. Nice decision making there. Dan Arnold making it known that he is on the team and that this connection could be a real one.
A gutsy play by the tight end to fight for some extra yards after contact. That's toughness that the Panthers are desperately needing.
Absolutely. Much more manageable 3rd down situation. Looks like it's going to be a pass out to Christian McCaffrey, who was eaten up immediately by Mosley. Mosley's able to get that open field tackle on Christian McCaffrey, which is a rare thing to do, but Mosley is also a rare player.
It certainly is, and he's definitely one of the best defensive linemen or defensive edge rushers that they have on their team. And he came up for them in a big way right there, holding the Panthers to have to punt.
Yeah, this is going to bring out the punting team, get the ball back in Zach Wilson's hands with plenty of time left. This game is all but over. You know, it's a 2-possession game. So much time left on the clock. Zach Wilson takes the snap. He's looking. He's getting got all day, no pressure whatsoever. He's able to find. Who is this in the? Is that Corey Davis?
No, that is Ty Johnson. And good coverage by the Panthers deep down the field, and good read by Zach Wilson to know that he didn't have something and come back underneath. He was able to save a play. Now it's a big 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. They're going to get a run play again right up the middle. Nobody touches him. It looks like Jermaine Carter Jr. is just in a race with him. They're able to bring him down, but not before he's able to gain over 50 yards on that play. The run defense cannot be this sporadic. We've got to shore this up, because this is going to be a really tough season if this defense does not get that squared away.
Very poor tackling by the Panthers on this play. Good hustle by Jermaine Carter to save it, but the Panthers have to get more aggressive in their run defense, or this is going to continue to be an issue.
Zach Wilson with a red zone snap here. He's taking the snap. He's looking. He's got all day. He's going to run for it, and he's going to slide with it, bringing up 2nd and 2. Now it's 3rd and 2. Zach Wilson under center. He's going to hand it off. Who would have thought that the run game was going to get them the 1st down here? It's going to give them 1st and goal. Carolina Panthers defense looks tired.
Dude, they've been on the field for a while now, and they need to come up big and stop this red zone offense.
And an incredible throw. Not what you hope to see if you're a Panthers fan, allowing the Jets to come back within one possession of this. And it's a beautiful pass by Zach Wilson in the end zone. 28-21. Carolina Panthers up still by 7.
And the Panthers thought they had this game put away early. So far, they've come out flat in the second half. That's incredibly disappointing. This offense, really needs to step up and get this crowd back into the action. Get them excited, get them raring to go, but they need to spread the ball around more than they have been. They can't just force feed Christian McCaffrey and hope that's going to be an offense that suffices against this defense.
It's clear that that's not working. Christian McCaffrey's production has been minimal on the ground. He's still been an impact player through the air, but Rat Mule cannot be happy with the way that defense has played this past possession. The Carolina Panthers have another opportunity to come out here and show that maybe the momentum can flip back their way. Sam Darnold under center. He's gonna find himself Robbie Anderson over the middle. Quick, decisive throw there, finding a Robbie Anderson for 7-yard gain there.
And this is crunch time. As I said, the Panthers have to respond. He knows that he has Robbie Anderson coming open across the middle. Good patience by Sam to sit there, wait for that hole to open, and capitalize on the defense.
Sam Darnold out of the shotgun. He's going to get the ball back to Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey is going to get the first down. Not much more than the first down, but he's able to at least move the chains here. That's the end of the third quarter, by the way. That was a quarter absolutely won by the Jets, but we have one entire quarter left here. It's going to be 1st and 10. Sam Darnold takes the snap. He's going to find DJ Moore wide open on the right side of the field. DJ Moore is going to bring that down for a 7-yard gain as well.
Moore has had a tremendous performance today. His hands have been tremendous, and he has really been a weapon for the Panthers in these big situations. Let's see if they look to utilize him and work him into the game plan more as the Panthers are trying to stop this comeback.
Sam Darnold takes the pass out of the empty backfield, finds Dan Arnold over the middle, and Dan Arnold's able to bring it down, get a first down, get it on the other side of the field. The Panthers are marching.
They certainly are. This is what they needed. They needed to respond to that rough outing they just had in third quarter.
That was the delayed handoff to Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey is able to sidestep, doing something we all love to see, making a defender miss, bringing this to 3rd and inches.
Let's see what they do here.
Sam Darnold's able to get the ball over to CMC. CMC's able to get the first down, but not much more than that 2-yard gain there, but that gives the Panthers a new set of downs on the 32-yard line of the Jets.
The sticks. That's all that matters at this point. You need first downs, and they're hard to come by. And of course, on 3rd and 1, give it to your best player on offense, the guy you paid the most money at running back in NFL history, and he's worth that kind of dollar amount on these kinds of situations alone.
Another 3rd and 1 here. Sam Darnold's going to take the. He's going to find DJ Moore over the middle. DJ Moore's almost able to escape, but it looks like they were able to bring him down with a face mask.
And you see the holes are starting to crack under the pressure of this Panthers offense. The Jets are tired out there on the field right now, and penalties are not helping that matter.
Not at all. I believe that if that face mask didn't take place, that was a touchdown by DJ Moore. But we're going to see Dan Arnold take the pass again and bring it into the end zone. Dan Arnold for his 2nd touchdown of the day.
This offense is purring. We've seen it be stifled from time to time during this simulation, but Madden is seeing the same thing that Panther fans are. There is so much to have to account for when playing this Panthers offense. You have to pick your poison, and a lot of times you're basically just choosing which way you want to be scored on.
You're absolutely right, and think about this day that Sam Darnold's had. Everybody wanted to create this narrative of Sam Darnold wasn't wanted by the Jets. He was traded to the Panthers to a place where he was given every opportunity. I'd say today with 4 touchdowns through the air, 1 on the ground, that he's capitalizing on that opportunity, Cody.
It absolutely has, and if you're a Panther fan, you have to be loving the performance that you're seeing from Sam Darnold.
Zach Wilson with all day to throw. He's not able to find anyone open. He throws it away down the field, bringing up a second down. 6 minutes left in the game. This is still within reach. It's not an easy comeback, but Zach Wilson's able to show right here whether or not he's able to carry this team to a victory. Doesn't look great so far, but Zach Wilson takes the snap. He's looking. He sees nobody open. He finds his tight end out of the back, and unfortunately, he's not able to get the first down, bringing up a third down. Very important third down play here. Zach Wilson takes the shotgun pass or shotgun snap. He finds nobody open, throws it to an open field with no receiver. This is going to be fourth down. Do you go for it here, Cody?
I think you have to. I mean, this game is on the line right now. You're already down by 2 scores. If you don't get something here, then you have no hopes left if you're the Jets. What a situation for a rookie quarterback to be in.
Zach Wilson, one of the most important plays. He finds his receiver, but he drops it thanks to the hit by AJ, who is technically not supposed to be on the field right now. Somehow the Panthers are getting away with this.
And yeah, listen, this Panthers defense is capitalizing on what this offense has given them. Now the offense gets great field position. Let's see what they do.
What a dime. That was another quick decision by Sam Darnold, finding Robbie Anderson there for a nice quick 7 or 8 yard gainer. Sam Darnold looking, finding again Robbie Anderson, bringing this to 1st and goal on the 2-yard line. Don't look now, Cody, but these Carolina Panthers are about to possibly put this game out of reach here.
On the Friday free-for-all yesterday, I was the only one who predicted that the Panthers might put up 40. It's looking like Madden is a fan of my hot takes. Let's see if the Panthers can put up a 40-burger on this reeling Jets defense.
Darnold out of the backfield. He's able to find Christian McCaffrey, who has been all but forgotten on the ground, but he's able to do exactly what we know he's able to do, which is capitalize through the passing game. That's a touchdown, bringing this to a 42 to 21 point game.
CK, how much would Panther fans love it if if Sam Darnold goes for over 4 touchdowns and over 300 passing yards? Sign me up.
Yeah, that looks like it was the last opportunity by the Jets to possibly see something happen. This looks to be the last play of the game. You got to imagine this is going to be a run by Christian McCaffrey. Oh, it goes all the way down to zeros. And that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. The Carolina Panthers on their first week in the Madden simulation comes out victorious with a 42 to 21 victory. Sam Darnold, the so-called revenge game, comes out and capitalizing on an opportunity that everybody says he has just an incredible upside, and he's showing it here today, Cody.
Man, what a performance by the Carolina Panthers today. They played 3 dominant quarters of football. They need to get better in third quarter and responding after halftime. This defense did let them back in the game, but overall, when the big plays were needed, CK, this Panthers team stepped up and made every single one of them. DJ Moore had 2 touchdowns, looked like a #1 wide receiver, and Sam Darnold, man, what a stat line. If he can put up that kind of performance this year for the Carolina Panthers, the sky is the limit for this football team. Yeah. With 5 touchdowns, 308 yards, CK, that's the stuff Panther dreams are made of.
Absolutely. Look at that completion percentage, 87%. Now, that's not hard to do when you have surefire hands from DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, Terrace Marshall Jr., Dan Arnold, showing that he's able to make sure that those balls aren't being dropped either. And then the one and only Christian McCaffrey helping Sam Darnold look like he is an elite level quarterback today. What do you actually expect to see out of this team tomorrow, Cody?
Man, I don't even know. This simulation has really gotten me excited. I hope it didn't get my hopes up for nothing. Because, CK, if I do say so myself, that stat line for the Panthers is an absolute dream scenario. Madden had Christian McCaffrey going 100 yards. DJ Moore, 7 receptions for over 100 yards. And look, that Sam Darnold stat line is a thing of beauty. If the Panthers put up this kind of performance, the entire NFL media will be talking about the Carolina Panthers in very short notice.
Yeah, short notice indeed. I don't think it would happen after this game due to the fact that it is going up against the Jets. But the good news is that Sam Darnold will at least get this monkey off his back, and he's able to move forward and start thinking about New Orleans. And we'll see this play out next week as well with New Orleans simulation coming. We're going to try to get that out to you guys as quickly as possible after the new week 2 starts. But thank you guys for popping through here. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot them our way in the DMs and Twitter. Cody can be found on Twitter. Can you tell them what your Twitter name is there, Cody?
Sure, at Cody Lack, CODYLAC. Come and find me.
Absolutely. You can find me there as well, Codizzle Allen. And be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel here. C3 Panthers podcast, putting out multiple things every week. This is going to be your go-to source for Panthers content on a weekly basis throughout the entire season. So be sure to follow along, and we'll be doing this weekly as well. Anyway, you guys know the drill. Keep pounding.
Keep pounding.
Peace.